We're very proud of Jim. You know, he was a courageous, fearless journalist, a very compassionate American. I mean, the best of America. And he always hoped that he would come home. That was his hope, and he sustained all the others who were with him really with that hope.
But before coming home, he wanted to support his fellow inmates. He was always the first guy in line, the one who would take the bullet first, the one who would speak to the guards about inequities in food. He was never a slacker. He was always the standard, the bearer, the stand-up guy, you know, which was his passion. That's what he wanted to do for others. That's what he wanted to do for his fellow journalists.
So many people were praying for Jim. And I really think that's what gave Jim an unusual courage. Jim just could feel the prayers. He was strong, courageous, loving to the end. I mean, we just hardly recognize our little boy. I mean, he was just a hero.
And
you know
from the videos that his last words were, "I wish I had more time to see my family." But when asked, you know, why did he go back, and the answer was, well, why do firemen keep going back into the blazing homes? Because it's their job. And he felt this was his job. This was his passion. So he's not crazy. He was not crazy. He was motivated by what he thought was doing the right thing, and which gave him energy. He was always a listener, and just couldn't detach from other people's lives. He was part of their life. When you told him your story, he was there.
Do you have a message for the people behind Jim's death?
We beg compassion.
Yeah, and mercy.
We beg compassion and mercy of Jim's captors, for Stephen Sotloff, and for the other captors. We just beg mercy. Yeah. They never hurt anybody. They were trying to help. And there's no reason for their slaughter.
You know, Jim was just innocent, and they knew it. They knew that Jim was just a symbol for our country. And it's that hatred that Jim was against. Jim was there to hear the truth and bear witness to the love and the suffering, the hopes of the people to be free, like we are. And they knew that.
It's difficult to find solace at this point in time, but we know Jimmy's free. He's finally free. Yes. And we know he's in God's hands. And we know he's done God's work. And we know he's in heaven. So we're so proud of him and have to be happy for him.
We're the ones that...
We need the courage and the prayers now to continue without him.
Right.
Because he was an inspiration for us and for so many others. So we miss his courage, his love, his determination, his laugh, his smile.
He brought so much joy into this family.